Hello everyone and welcome to Stan the Wine Man TV. I am your host, Stan Rattan, and this is the Blue Collar Wine Program, where I always want to remind you that wine is not a mystery, it's just a beverage. Okay, third episode, we are talking about blends. We did two blends. In the first episode we did two blends from Washington State. In the second episode we did two blends from Cali, California, and I was really impressed with that Shannon Ridge wine and the Cultivate Feast Red, both excellent wines. Today, I'm kind of excited about today because today we're going to look at two blends, one from Chile and one from Argentina. And again, you don't see as many blends from those two countries as you do from the United States and France, but it's nice to see them. Argentina more than Chile. I've seen more blends from Argentina for sure. They like to kind of blend Malbec and Cab, Malbec and Bonarda. They do several blends of those two varietals especially. But anyway, I'm excited. One I've tried on a few occasions, the Premise, and then the other one's brand new to me, Chicana. And on these particular wines, I got scores from some respected wine critics, so we'll see if I agree with them. So let's go to the first one. Oh, before we get started, I know I mentioned how much I appreciate the ones that help me come to the store and talk to me about this episode. Special shout out to Robin. Robin's been very supportive. Has helped me shoot one episode out at San Juan Vineyards. I also want to thank Brian for giving me some nice suggestions, and also want to thank Matthew from Unique Wines. He's given me some nice thoughts, and also Alan, my good buddy Alan, who keeps reminding me when I butcher certain pronunciations from, especially with some of the Italian or French or Spanish wines. And recently my buddy Raj, who gave me some good advice on position of the camera, which has helped me quite a bit. So I really appreciate you guys. And also, if you're watching this episode, feel free to make a comment, even if it's a negative one. I don't mind. I have thick skin. Let me know what you think, because I want to improve on this program. I want to make it something that you enjoy, something where you learn things about wine. Learn about new wines, things you might want to try. That's the purpose of this show. So let's move on to the first one. Premise from Colchagua Valley, Chile, 2010, red. Zoom in on this. Oop, zoom not. Okay, there you go. There's the label. Now this one has gotten, this particular vintage got 91 Wine Enthusiast. It rolls in at $22. And it gives a blend on the back, which I appreciate, guys. It is 28% Carmenere, 23% Syrah, 10% Merlot, and 39% Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, Chile, it's Premise, the blend, and okay, let's give the glass a little bit of a rinse. Sorry about that little hiccup there, but I'll put the producer of this wine. Somehow there's some writing over the top of the producer, but I'll put it down on the bottom, so look for that if you want to see the producer on this wine. And this has gotten many good write-ups by different critics. So I'm getting a piece of paper so we can look at the color on this. So this is a very, very deep, almost a purple ruby color on it. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. I don't know. Let's see. You see that? How dark that is? Nice dark blend. What you'd expect from one with that much Cabernet in it and Merlot. But anyway, as I was mentioning, Carmenere is a huge play in South America. And, some of my favorite wines are Carmenere. You have to be careful with it, though, because it can get, like, real herbaceous, like putting tossed salad in your glass. And, I know sometimes my palate kind of craves that thing, but for a lot of people that's a little bit off-putting. So in the store that I work at, in my section, I'm very careful about which Carmenieres I put on the shelf, because I don't want somebody to grab one that they liked and then grab another one and all it is tossed salad, tomato stem, all that stuff. So I'd rather hand sell those types of wines. Let's see what we get on the nose for this one. 91 points, wine enthusiast. A little stinky, little petroleum going on. Get some tobacco, currants. Maybe some black cherry. I get just a tiniest hint of tomato stem. A little bit of mocha action going on. It's definitely, it's on the stinky side. It's stinkified a little bit in the back end. I wouldn't call it poopy, but it's definitely got some stink going on. There's some blackberries coming through. It almost, like smells like you're in a blackberry bush with some roses hanging around there a little bit. That's kind of what I'm getting on the nose. Definitely currants. That tomato stem part is coming through, the kind of the blackberry bushes. Let's see what we get on the palate. Alcohol hit, just a little bit. This has a nice, good concentration on the palate. No tomato. I'm not getting any tomato stem, which a lot of people will like. Get a lot of blackberry, black currant, licorice coming through big time on the back of the mid palate. Like right after it goes over your mid palate. This black licorice, all day, with currants, blackberries. Good, like I said, good concentration of fruit on the palate. Yeah, if you really aerate it in your mouth, you definitely get that kind of tomato stemmy thing, but it's hardly a factor. I think a lot of people are going to like this wine. It's $22. I think it's worth all of $22, to be honest. I get a little spice action. I like the concentration. Little tiny bit of grip on the back end, telling you, hey, I'm serious. This is a serious wine. This one will age for sure. It's going to only improve over the next 5 years. It'll go past that. Just a little bit of black tea, tomato stem on the backside there. Great bottle of wine. I'm going to agree. I don't give points, but I'm giving this one an A-, for sure. It's a good bottle of wine. That's 3 A- in the last 3 episodes, which is not usually what I do. I know I'm a little bit more generous. I'm not like trying to be a hard ass or anything. Oops, sorry. I want to give the winemaker the benefit of the doubt, but in this case, they've earned it. Good job, guys. I'm going A- on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Holy cow, look at the color on that baby. Wow. Huge concentration. It's staining the glass. It turned my glass red. Crazy. This bottle is huge, by the way. Huge. You realize how much it costs to ship this one? Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's not knock over our glass. This is a... front of the label is crazy. 2011 Chicana Estate Selection Red Blend. Let's see if there's more to it than that. It doesn't look like anything's been written over. Nope, that's it. Take a look at this label. It's wild. Got a lot of stuff going on. Chicana. Estate Red Blend. And let's see what they give on the back of the label. Ah, look at that. And, oh, another, yes?
Hey, do you care if you do laundry?
Well, I'm shooting an episode right now.
Oh, okay.
If you could just come back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm almost done. Hey, Bentley, come here. Come here, Bentley. I want you guys to meet my grandson. Come on. Bentley, come here. Come over here, buddy. Say hi to the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Bentley, we're shooting an episode on Stan the Wine Man TV. And I'm going to be done pretty soon. So you guys want to come back like in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You going to come back in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing. All right.
Okay, say bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for showing up.
Say, come on.
You're going to be on YouTube.
Say okay.
Okay.
Okay, you get to see yourself. All right. So we have the Chicana Estate Red Blend. I started to read the label. Good job, you guys. Only one winery so far has not put the composition on the back. This is 60% Malbec, 20% Cab, 20% Syrah. No doubt from Mendoza, Argentina. Huge appellation with many sub-appellations in it. Everybody, a lot of you are familiar with Mendoza. 94 points Wine Advocate. So I think that's David Shildnick from Parker, I believe, does South America. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's who does this. Let's see what we get on the nose. Lots of black tea and blackberries. Very interesting on the nose. There's a real interesting flavor component coming through, or aroma coming through. It's almost like that Syrah, which there's not a lot of it in here, but it's like it's trying to punch through. A little bit of boysenberry, tobacco, kind of almost a chocolate, like a milk chocolate coming through on the nose. A little bit of black licorice coming through. Very interesting on the nose. I like it. Let's see what we get on the palate. This rolls in at $25. I think I forgot to mention that. It's like really, really good blackberry juice with some black tea blended in. Lots of black tea on this baby. I'm liking that. It's got good concentration. Definitely a nice acidity on the back end. I like that. That black tea component comes through. I get a little bit of a floral component. My cat Minx. Pretty soon Minx is you're gonna have to meet Minx one of these days. Not today. I already met the grandson. Minx will come later. Good tannins, good integration of fruit and tannins, nice structure, very interesting, good complexity, nice acidity. Again, this baby will age. I like it. It even has a lot of minerality on the backside, getting a little bit of wood tannins on it. Definitely $25, a good value. You know, I'm going to agree with the boys again. 94 points is a pretty hefty score for the Wine Advocate on a $25 bottle of wine, I'm giving it an A. I think this wine has everything you're looking for that price point, but it's a well-made wine. You could charge $50 for this wine. Thankfully they don't, but you could charge 50 bucks for this and you wouldn't feel gypped at all. Yeah, everything, it's really nice. Great food wine. You can have this with steak, stew. I mean, it is a great bottle of wine. I'm giving it an A. Best one of the 3 episodes. Argentina comes through with the best blend so far. So, did you enjoy this part on the blends? Let me know. I know they're huge, huge on the market. Thanks for watching. Cheers. And here's to keeping the snob out of wine.